Yeah, so you know how we always talk about fixing your mistakes? Check this out. Forgot to check the hood today. Yeah, here we go. So I was going to do the big reveal on the car, and it doesn't look like we're going to be doing that today. So I'm going to be fixing this hopefully today and tomorrow. So guys, trust me, shit happens. Don't cry about it. Let's get to work. So this is where we're at with it so far. I'm just pulling with the lift, trying to get this center raised back up. And we should be good to go on this, guys. It's just gonna take a little bit of time. I have to take my time so we don't break anything or bust anything, but it looks like we may be able to save this cowl panel. Oh, shit. So Papa T come over to help save the day here. Yeah. And guys, we got a lot of this out. So we're gonna work on it a little bit more, but look how much better that looks now. It's gonna look horrible on camera just because it's black, but trust me when I tell you that is workable. So from here, what we're gonna do is go ahead and grind all the paint off, and I'll show you guys. I should have shown you this to start with. So now this thing's all bent up, but now look, that's really all that we've got. We'll work on it some more after we grind the paint off, but that's where we're at. She's looking pretty good. We're gonna have about a 1/16 of an inch of Bondo on these things. We got them pretty straight. So we're just coating them down now. Got everything pretty much popped back out, guys. It's been, I don't even know what time it is, honestly. About 3 hours since everything happened. Maybe, yeah, 3 or 4 hours, and we're just getting after it. This is what you got to do. This thing should be painted today, hopefully. We'll see if we can get it painted and clear coated, and get this thing back on the road and do the big reveal tomorrow. Here we are. This is hopefully our final coat of filler right here, and we're gonna go ahead and get this thing knocked out. The cowl seems to fit pretty good, so I'm just gonna kind of knock it down with the sander and then block it out with that. First coat of primer on. It's looking really good. We have fit the cowl on the car, and it fits pretty nice. So yeah, there it is. You can't look at that. Once the primer starts to dry, you can see all the Bondo spots and everything else, so you can't really go off that. But trust me, it's pretty flat. It's pretty straight. It's not perfect, but this right here will work. Compared to what it was earlier today, whew, I think we saved it. I mean, what do you do in a situation like this? You go, yeah, what are you gonna do? You're gonna go take it to a body shop and let them have the car for 3 months and $5,000 to cut the cowl, or hell, who knows?
Oh, they'd want to replace that.
Yeah, they'd want to replace the cowl, but you know, with the lift and some basketballs and footballs and soccer balls and everything else, guys. I mean, this is what we used under it. And look at this contraption. Zip tied a hose to the little needle valve so we could stick that thing in there and do what we had to do. So there we go.
That's it.
Andrew just learned about it. I just told him. He is not happy. He's upset, which I don't blame him. I'd be pissed off too. But guys, we're going to try to make this thing look like it never happened as quickly as we can. So once again, don't cry about the shit. Just get out there and fix it. Yeah. Yeah. So forgot to show you guys, the hood was a little messed up. It chipped. We got very, very lucky, by the way. It only chipped a few little spots right on the edges here. So all we did was go in and blend it out with 600 grit on a DA. The top was a little scuffed up, but it was just plastic from the cowl that had rubbed off. That actually polished completely out, 100% perfect along the top edge. So all we had to do was run a very, very fine edge across this thing, sand it down, shoot a little bit of base, and I'm about to shoot some clear on it, and we're gonna call this thing good. Hopefully this all turns out. I'll probably show you a little bit of video tonight. Something I want to remind you guys of, and I don't know how I have not put this on the channel, because this was something that we have said. Papa T has said this my whole entire life. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. That's gonna be our next t-shirt. With that being said, hopefully this turns out pretty good. We'll see. Get up with you guys in a few minutes. So we ended up pulling the back of this out a little bit more. We went ahead and flattened this out pretty much perfectly flat. I say perfectly flat, pretty damn flat over here. So that's been block sanded out pretty flat. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. I am over the moon about how this has turned out. Now, I would never wish this on anybody, nor myself ever again. But I'm gonna be honest with you. One day's work, and we went from a crushed in cowl to a painted cowl, and that would have worked yesterday. We just decided to come back today and tweak on it a little bit. I'm just amazed. By the time Andrew got home last night, I mean, everything looked like pretty much nothing had happened. And I'm just amazed that it worked that way. And shout out to Papa T, he's hiding somewhere over there. Shout out to him for all the help as well. But this is what I mean. Look, I don't just preach it, I live it, guys. I tell you, don't worry about shit. Just go out there and get after it. Here's your proof. This right here has really been the ultimate. Whenever I tell you you can do something, and I try to teach you things that don't worry about it, don't cry about it, here it is. This is what I want to be used as an example right here out of everything, because I pushed hard yesterday. It's almost like nothing has ever happened. We got one light coat of base on this thing. So if you're looking at it and you're like, I can see stuff. Yeah, that's what happens with base. It starts to dry down and you can see everything. But trust me, once we put the clear on it, hopefully you'll never see any of that. So I'll catch you guys here in just a few minutes. And hopefully this thing will not get too much trash in it. And we'll show you the big reveal. All right, y'all, we have got our first coat of clear. And I'm pretty happy. We do have one little slight low spot right here, but hell, these cowl panels, they've got low spots in them anyway, so I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, this is almost like nothing happened. We're gonna put one more coat of clear on it, and we were able to fix a cowl panel that was just destroyed yesterday. Happy as I can be. We can't put the hood on it right now because to put the hood on, you kind of got to rest your hand on the cowl. So, guys, I'm not sure if this video will include the hood being put on. The main purpose of this video, though, was to show you guys that you can do anything that you set your mind to. Hopefully, if we get time, we'll let this dry out. We'll get the hood on the car and get his cowl. His cowl is busted, but we should be able to get it back on there, and it looked pretty good until he can get another one in. So we ended up doing all the body work, base coat, clear coat and everything in one day. So we basically saved the panel, so that way when Andrew come home, he didn't have to see his car basically destroyed. And then the next day we decided to go in, let everything dry up, retape the car, and go back and really flatten out some of these areas that we had some low spots in. So that's what you're gonna see here. Now, I don't have much footage. That's not going to completely reveal the car because, you know, we're not doing the big reveal yet. So what I'll do is just kind of slow this section down for you, and I'll show you exactly what this looked like. Now, on camera, it may not look that good for whatever reason, but I promise you, in person, guys, it looks extremely good for what we had to do. He has seen the pictures, he's seen the video, and it's just, you can only imagine how that made him feel. But guys, think about how I feel. This used to be my car. It hurts. It hurt to see it like that on many different levels. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. Stay tuned for the big reveal. It's already been shot. Trust me, I didn't drive the car though. We just did the reveal right in the yard. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. And as always, thanks for watching.